in here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you again, and thank you so much for stopping back by to see what I'm up to. And what I'm up to today is I'm going to be doing a Christmas centerpiece. Well, it's not going to be a centerpiece. It's going to be an arrangement. Y'all remember this bucket or trough or whatever you want to call this tin container that I purchased from At Home. This cost me $19.99 and I paid $19.99 for it at Home. So I have picked up a few things that I am going to show you that I'm going to use in this container. You all saw the florals, the flocked. I bought some flocked, like a bouquet almost. I will be cutting this apart probably and using it sporadically. And then I bought some kind of iridescent white florals. Got these from Michael's. And again, I'll probably cut these and stick them in. We'll see, I'm not sure. Also, I bought these filigree like poinsettias. Y'all already saw these things in my haul last week. But what I've gotten since then is, look at these pretty blue poinsettias. Now, as you all know, and as I've said, the palette in these rooms, I'm sitting in my dining room right now, and on the other side of the house, I'm going to be using traditional Christmas colors, reds and burgundies and golds and rich, colors of Christmas. Over on this side of the house, I lighten up the palette and we go to more of a powder blue and silver. And I have a white Christmas tree that sits over in the, let me see if I can turn it, over in the bay window right over there. The ficus tree gets moved out and the white Christmas tree gets put right there. And this little arrangement is going to go right by my couch, and it's going to replace the basket that I had with the leaves on it, y'all know? So that's where it's going to go. So I found these on Amazon. Can y'all believe it? I found them on Amazon. And they came like this, and the stems came separately. Which I thought was that's a genius idea. I think I got 15 of them. Regardless, I'll put a link in the description for these. If you're interested, they have an array of colors of poinsettias, all different colors. I got the blue because what I decided I wanted to highlight in this trough or container or whatever was this D. Stevens blue velvet ribbon that Bobby from perpetualribbons.com sent to me. I thought I wanted to highlight this. So I'm going to be making a 10 loop funky bow in this video. I'm going to be doing a tutorial. If you are interested in perpetualribbons.com, I highly recommend her. I highly recommend this D. Stevens ribbon, although I think this is quite expensive. But wait till you all see it. It is absolutely phenomenal ribbon. If you don't mind spending a little bit more for it, y'all, and I know there are some of you out there who like to use only good quality ribbon, and not everybody works on a budget. I understand that, like I do. And I don't know that I would have purchased this if I was purchasing it outright, but Bobby gave this to me, so I want to do it justice. I want to give it a pretty place to sit, and I want to highlight it, But I know there are some of you out there who will pay, a pretty penny for your ribbon. And this ribbon is absolutely phenomenal. Also, I went to, where did I get these? Oh my gracious. I think I got, here's the tag that went off of it. I got these at And That or the Christmas tree shops. I picked myself up 3 of these metal snowflakes in white. 3 of these. And then I got 2 of these little snowmen. And these look, oh, I'm sorry about the light. These kind of look like a white, there we go. Kind of like they're whitewashed. Look at that. And they're a little bit sparkly. And I'm going to grab a pillow at the end and show you I found a pillow cover that's going to sit next to this, y'all. You're not going to believe it. So anyway, Then let me show you, I'm gonna morph to a little bit of footage right now that Chris helped me with filling this little trough up with some of the foam. And I'm gonna morph to that right now, and I'm gonna show you how he came up with this. And this isn't going anywhere. It's stuck in there, but it's not glued. I'm gonna be able to remove it. So I'll be right back after you look at this little piece of footage. Hi everybody, here I'm morphing in with some footage here. I just wanted to show you, the hand is helping me out here a little bit. And you'll see how I'm gonna put this together in just a minute, but he's using his handy dandy wire coat hangers that he uses for everything, you guys. And he's actually cut this foam for me, and he's making it so I'm going to be putting the snowflakes in the back, and he's made it multi-level for me. And now he is cutting the coat hangers, and he's sticking them down into the foam so that the foam doesn't move and come out while I'm manipulating it with the florals. So that's what he's getting ready to do. Whoa, here, let me hold this. Oh, there goes one of my snowmen. He lost my hand that was holding the other end of it. He's having to do it all himself now. There we go. And then he's putting a little hook on the end of it, and then I'll stick them through the foam kind of at an angle. Let me see here. And then stick the hook right down into it. That way when I stick my florals down into it, this stuff isn't going to move on me. It's going to stay put. I didn't want to glue it because I might want to use this for something else. So I didn't want it to be, absolutely permanent. So I asked, I begged, I said, please, can you help me? So, not that I couldn't think to do this, but I wouldn't probably have thought to do this. Bam, up and barking. So he's also going to make me a little, and I'll show you when I get back to my bow. I'm fixing to make a bow, and he's going to make me little end pieces to wrap around so that I can wrap my pipe cleaner that I shut the bow with around it, and that way I can stick the bow down into the foam too, so the bow will stay put while I manipulate the florals around it. So oh my goodness, the hand comes to my rescue again, y'all. All right, back to our regularly scheduled programming. That's not going anywhere yet. I can deconstruct it if I want to, at a later time. But anyway, we're going to get started right now on a 10 loop funky bow and it's going to be made all out of the same color ribbon. Okay, and look at the other side of it. It's like a satin. It's like a lighter blue satin. So I'm really not going to care if you're going to be able to see the back of this. This is going to be stunning, I think. I hope anyway. We're gonna try. I know this is going to be a hard bow to make for me. Yes, even me, because it is so thick and nice. But let me see if I can get you turned around here and pointed in a direction where you can watch me work. Should work. All right, I am going to make, like I said, a 10 loop, sorry. I already have my Christmas tablecloth on here. You can see that. I had Chris take my lantern as it was all put together and put it downstairs on a table. And I did want to show you this. This is a ring that was my grandma's. Y'all recognize or notice when I changed my jewelry. So I wanted to show you this. My grandmother handed this down to me. My granddaddy gave this to her as a Christmas gift one year. And it just fits back on my finger again. I couldn't get it on for the longest time, and I had it. My mom had tiny little hands, y'all. Her fingers were like size 4, My finger, this finger is about a 6.5, and these are about 5 3/4 or 6 on this hand. But my mom had it cut down, and then I went and had it stretched back out. And the people, after my mom passed away and I got this, and the people at the jewelry store said, that's it, you can't stretch it anymore, that's it, that's all it's gonna do. So it's about a 6, so it's a little snug on me, but it does fit. So I wanted to show you that. That was my grandmother's ring, because I know you guys noticed that stuff. So I wanted to show you that real quick. Okay, here we go. I have cut 10 strips of this ribbon at 24 inches long each, and I have dovetailed the ends. So I'm going to get started, and I am going to do a slight pattern in this bow, meaning a pattern of which direction I point the loop. I haven't done a funky bow tutorial in a little while, so I am going to go ahead and do a tutorial in this one. Hopefully it won't take me too long to do the rest of it. But this video will take as long as it takes, because I want to give everything, you know, it's due time here. So I want to fold the ribbon in half. Each piece of ribbon equals 1 loop in the bow. So fold your first piece in half and go to 6 inches on your measuring device. Pinch it together right at that spot. Go to the back tail and twist. Now this is where it's going to be difficult with this ribbon, because this is big fat ribbon. Go ahead and pick up your second piece of ribbon, fold it in half, and really fold it in half, and don't let it be a loop and measure the loop. Straighten out that ribbon, make it flat so that you get a true 6 inches, and then pinch it together right at that spot again. Like I said, excuse my nails too, you guys, I've got to get them done this week. I've been waiting and waiting because of my cruise, and they are atrocious, so please pardon them. Anyway, I'm going to point that loop, that second loop, up from center, go back to that back tail and flip it around to the front. And there we have our first 2 loops in our 10 loop funky bow. Okay, next time we're going to pick up the next piece in my pile of ribbon here, go to 6 inches. Turn it the other direction this time. We want to turn that loop down from center, my thumb being the center of the bow. Now I'm starting to let this material kind of slide back into the crook of my fingers, and I'm not holding it extremely tightly. I'm not pinching it so that my hand hurts. I'm just holding it shut, and it's working out fine. Okay, so here we go with the 4th piece of ribbon in our bow. Go to 6 inches, and again, turn that loop down from center and accordion it in side by side by side. Go to that back tail and twist. Okay, so there's our first 4 loops. We've got 4 more to go. So we go with the next one. Go to 6 inches and point. This time we're going to turn that loop back up from center. So we're going 2 up, 2 down. The next 2 are going to go up, and the last 2 are going to go down. And we're going to twist that back tail. Next one, go to 6 inches and pinch it together, or accordion it in there. Don't pile the ribbons up on top of one another, the pieces. Don't pile them up or behind. You want them side by side as much as you can. Okay, the last 2, 6 inches, and turn that ribbon, that loop down from center. And we go to that back tail and twist. 1 more. And down from center. And I'm out of hand space. I'm glad I didn't make it any bigger, because I am literally, my hand is not, I don't have very big hands. I'm a big lady, but my hands are not very big. In fact, Danielle, when I met her, that's the one thing she said to me. She said, your hands are so tiny. I'm like, yeah, I know, I don't have very big hands compared to my body. Anyway, there we go. So here I have a pipe cleaner, and I don't have a blue one this color, and I didn't think to buy one, so I'm going to use gray, and we won't be able to see it. But lay it beside your thumb, lift your thumb, take the bottom around the bottom and the top around the top. and really pinch those loops together, y'all. Really pinch them as much as you can. As a matter of fact, I will sometimes try to grab the pipe cleaners and move my hand around to the front and really pinch them and twist your bow and twist your pipe cleaner. I twist both. Now, when I go to put this in, Chris has made me two more of the hangers, and he's put little hooks on them. So I'm just going to feed the hook on and wrap it around, and we're going to poke this in the trough here. But right now I need to do some fluffing. So that's the most important part of any bow that you make, is the fluffing. Now watch this thing come to life when I go to fluff this. This ribbon is amazing, you guys. It is amazing. I have never worked, other than that ribbon I worked with, you know, the blue and white over. That was also D. Stevens that Bobby sent me. I've never worked with such nice ribbon, y'all. I never have, honest to goodness, in my whole life. And I've made a lot of bows. My goodness, y'all have seen me make probably thousands of bows in my time here on YouTube. But I've never had this nice of a ribbon to work with. I'm almost in tears, y'all. This is so pretty. What I don't get touched about, huh? I'm so grateful to Bobby for sending this to me. I'm so grateful. She's such a nice person, and she's honest, y'all. I highly recommend her, really and truly. Look at that, though. Look at that. Now, I don't want to fluff it too much more because I want to get it in here, and then I'll fluff it around the foliage and whatnot. So, but look at that. Is that not gorgeous? And look at the sheen of the velvet. Look at that, you all. Oh, my land of mercy. It is beautiful. All right, I'm gonna set this right aside here for just a second, and I'll come back to the bow. Let's get started on this now. Let me lift you up just a little bit. And I don't know, I have never made anything really in something like this, so, okay. First thing I know I wanna do is I wanna put my snowflakes. One there, and one over here. I'm not going to make one side taller than the other. I want it to be symmetrical. So then I'm going to put my snowmen in. Y'all, I think I just changed my mind. I actually think I do want it taller on this side. Just bear with me here. Watch me get real quiet because, yeah. I'm gonna cut a couple of these pieces off of this though, and the bow is gonna go on one end instead of in the middle. see. I'm liking this. I need some more over here. It's getting there. I'm still playing though. These have stems on them, or I can put stems on them. Uh-huh. I think I'd like him up a little higher. Okay, I need to go get another piece of foam. I'll be right back. I'm back, and I've got a tie wrap here, and I'm tie wrapping a white tie wrap, and I'm tie wrapping this snowflake onto one of these stems back here. This goes to show you the best laid plans don't always work out the way you think they're going to. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to pull some of these white things back over here, and I'm going to fill in a little bit. I think my snowman will go there. And I don't know whether I want another snowflake over there. I may, but I'm only using one snowman. By the way, here's the pillow that's going to be sitting with it. Check it out. First thing I want to do is tie my little pipe cleaners. I think I only need one. Play with that a little bit more once I get everything else into place, but I wanted to get that bow in there. Okay, now this guy, he's just going to be sitting on here, so thankfully I'm not going to be picking this up and carrying it anywhere, but he is going to just be sitting here. But some of the foliage that I put around the front of him should help to hold him in. So let me cut a few more pieces off of here. I've got one of these left. I've only got one left, so. Obviously, I am not a floral designer. I think that goes without saying. I have to get up and look at it. I never profess to be. I just do what makes my eyes happy. You know? And I hope and pray that it turns out pretty, you know. Let me get the stems on my poinsettias here. I do have these white ones. I think I have enough white in there though, y'all. No? I'm liking it. It's coming together. That bow needs a little help. But these came with like stems that were separate. And you just put them, where's my glasses? I've got glitter all over the place. Here we go. Time for glitter season. And you just put the stem right in there, and that's all you do. And then that will stick right into my foam. Woohoo! I'll do one to this one. Too bad they didn't give me like different lengths of stems. That would be lovely. Y'all know what else I'm going to add to this, don't you? I think. I was going to add some fairy lights to it. Maybe I should do that before I go too much further, huh? I'm about done, actually. But I do have some fairy lights here that I really thought would be pretty. Why didn't I think of that before? Oh, look at that. That fits right there. Stand up to do this. I have a link for these fairy lights in the description of every video that I put up, you guys, by the way. I did want to let you know that. I've started putting links, many links in my regular, I'm going to go through the bow, I think, in every video that I put up. Pretty happy with that so far. From a distance, you can see the fairy lights up close like this, but from a distance, you won't be able to tell that they're there. And I like the look of the lights more than I worry about seeing them. Okay, let me quit playing with the bow. It's driving me crazy. I want to work with it. I thought I would try to put some of these sparklies in though, just not a ton. But just add a little bit of depth. Not that we need more depth, but you know, I just can't stop. I've gotten quiet on y'all. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm gonna work with this bow a little bit and then I'm gonna get back and look at it and I may tweak it. Let me do this bow, put you into fast motion while I do a little tweaking here. I don't want to cover, you know, sometimes I will put things in between the bow, like, you know, I might put some of these in and around the bow. I don't want to glue anything. Let me see here. I don't know whether I want to. It's going to be sitting on the floor, so I want to be able to get to my batteries pretty easily, which are right there, you know, too. So I don't want to mess too much with that right there. I think I'm liking it just like this, though, y'all. I think it looks super pretty. This one loop got a little bit too big on me. I don't know how it did that, but we're going to fix that because it's driving me crazy. There we go. A little bit of white there. I love playing with this stuff. This is what I love, you guys. I just enjoy this so much. This is like a little kid playing in the sandbox, you know, for me. This is fun for me. I'm not going to glue. I'm not going to use glue for this. No way on this bow. So I may like to use this bow even after Christmas, you know. I may like to use it after Christmas sometime. Alrighty, you guys. I think I'm going to quit while I'm ahead here. I love it. I absolutely love it. And am so happy that I went ahead and did this before I left for my trip so that we can have one little Christmas ditty in the can, right? Oh my goodness, I love working with these lighter and airier colors. I wish I could afford to do it everywhere in the house, but I can't, you know. And y'all know I have some beautiful reds and burgundies, and for those of you that have been with me for a while, you've seen my Christmas stuff, so you know. It's gonna be like old home week, isn't it, for some of us as we get this stuff back out when I get back home. So, and I can't get this where I want it. I want him to have like I want it to go around kind of his neck, but not up in his face. There we go. Alrighty, you guys, that's it. So let me turn around here and do some final words. I ended up not using any of these, and I really don't think I need them. So I'll find something else to do with these. Don't worry. No worries there. There's always more decorating to do. So I'm gonna have to get my vacuum cleaner, y'all. I've got glitter everywhere. Goodness gracious. I don't even have a spot to turn my camera. So give me a second here. I'll be right back. Okie dokie, everybody. Here I am back and all finished. I'm covered in glitter. I'm sure I have glitter all over the place here. But I'm super happy in the end with how this worked out. And I know I got super quiet on you through this video. That kind of happens sometimes when I'm creating, and you know, I sometimes don't even talk louder than a mumble. I'm hoping that, you know, the volume is up and that you were able to hear me mumbling and bumbling along through this. But creative juices were really flowing in this one. I didn't end up using everything that I purchased for it. Well, just one snowman. You know, pretty much I used everything else. I didn't use these. I didn't use these. You know, which was okay. We had enough white in there, and I don't think we needed more. So, you know, they will go somewhere. If nothing else, I can put them in my white Christmas tree, you know. And I do have some, you know, of the blue poinsettias left that I got from Amazon. But this blue ribbon from Perpetual Ribbons, wowee. I think that this really highlights it beautifully. And I'm really happy with this. I love working with these lighter and airier colors. And as you know, over on the other side, I have some beautiful, you know, burgundies and reds and rich colors of Christmas. But then out here, it kind of turns into like a little evening winter wonderland, you know, in the evening, you know, when it's just snowed and you look out and you see the snow glistening. That's kind of how I feel when I look, you know, at this arrangement. Just, you know, a new snowfall, you know. And somebody's built themselves a little snowman in the woods, you know. I love it. So I love doing this decor on this side of the house. It's some of my favorite decor that I do my Christmas decor is my favorite that I do throughout the year, y'all. Really and truly. Yes, because I love doing the decor, but also because it's the reason for the season, you know? So, but anyway, I needed to say this to you and I keep forgetting. Somebody had mentioned this to me a week or two ago and wanted me to mention. You all know I don't ask for subscribers. I have been mentioning, you know, to ring the bell, if you would ring the bell if you've chosen to subscribe, which I am humbled and so totally and completely blessed and humbled that you would even consider subscribing. I really appreciate it, y'all. But somebody did want me to mention to you guys that subscribing to my channel or anybody's channel on YouTube is free. It is free. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. You know, a lot of people, when they hear the word subscribe, they think, oh, well, what do I have to pay a month? Or what's my yearly subscription rate? You know, like you do for a magazine or something like that. This person wanted me to let you all know that no, it is free. And she said, just tell them that it's free, Arlene. And I said, well, I don't even really like to mention. She said it's free. So I'm mentioning subscribing to a channel. If you wanted to subscribe to mine, that'd be great. If, you know, but it'd be wonderful. I'd appreciate it. But know that it is a free service. It is free to subscribe. Anyway, oh my goodness, I get so... Okay, so with all that said, let me just say that I hope that those of you who are struggling or suffering with a catastrophic illness or chronic pain, I hope that you have someone there with you, taking care of you, helping you get through each day, making the very, very best out of each day. I hope there's nothing weighing on your minds or your hearts, pulling your attention away from where you want it to be or from where it should be. I love y'all to bits, to bits, to bits, hugs all around, and I keep you in my thoughts and my prayers every single day. And with all that said, stick around because I will have some final pictures of this in the evening hours or sitting here on the table. I'll take some pretty pictures and maybe a ending little video so you can see up close to it. And then in the evening hours, I think I'll take something be pretty. So, but until next time, y'all take good care. Bye-bye.